Hi guys, please don't mind this nail. I was doing my manicure and then this just got destroyed and I don't have the time to do it again. So just don't mind that nail. And for today's video, we're gonna see more of this palette. This is the Narimi Deadwood palette. It's the palette with the neutrals and purples kind of color story. So I have actually made a detailed swatching video for this. So I will just link it somewhere up and in the description. So there she is. The artwork of the cover is just stunning, and it actually pretty matches pretty well with the color story. And I can definitely say that this has been drawn by a person and not by AI, because look at the details. It's not perfect. I mean, the strokes and lines and everything is not perfect. So this palette comes with a mirror, which I'm gonna show you because I don't want to blind you guys, but in my swatching video, I actually have not described you the shades, so let's just go over the shades really quickly. So we will start from left to right. So the first one is like a matte what's this? Like a matte burgundy shade. It's not really purple, but it's like a really dark red brown kind of color. So we're just gonna put it in here. Yep. The next color is this like a it's like a green yellow kind of metallic shade. It's like a duochrome yellow green type of vibe. So let's just put this in here. And then next two shades. This one is like a dusty, like a muted dusty purple. And then this one is a like a golden shimmer with purple base. Oh, it's not golden, it's like silver gold with purple base. So let's put it here. Oh wow. So in some angles you can see the purpleness of this shadow. And then the next two shades is a matte dark eggplant kind of shade, and then a mustard shadow. It looks like a mustard, but it's more on the green side. Oh wow, look at the pigmentation of these matte shadows. So then last two shades. So this is a metallic purple shade, and this is just your like your matte light brown shadow. Oh, look at this shade. Oh wow, look at that one. Wait, let me just do another one of this purple because I swatched it on a dirty finger, so. Oh wow, look at that one. So metallic. Hi guys, how are you? This is actually a refilm because I filmed this the other day and then I realized that the microphone is actually off, and the whole time, I don't know, maybe like the half time I was filming a look, it had no sound. So I have to do this. By the way, I will be doing a bake sale outside our yard in a few hours. That's why I need to do this right now. Here with me is an ice cold Coke because it's like 1 p.m. and it's so hot. I think it's also a blessing in disguise that the time I filmed this look, it was not successful because that look I really didn't like the look that I made, and then I have to redo it. Like I have to wipe off the eye makeup and do it again because it just didn't look right. So I guess the perfect time to film this look is today. So for my eyes, I'm just gonna prime my eyes with the eyeshadow primer that I always use. Is the Marathon Real Edge Eye Primer. This is a K-Beauty brand. So I'm just gonna apply this quickly. And I'm so sorry if my hair looks like a mess because it's just so hot and I just have to do my hair like this. I originally wanted to play with this mustard shade and with the neutrals, but I also really tempted to do the purples. Okay, I'm just gonna redo what I did, but I'm gonna make it better. So I'm gonna start with this Venus Violet shade. It's a light matte brown. So the mattes in here are really powdery, so you really have to be careful when applying this. Any excess, top it off because this pigmented matte, if you don't top off the excess, it will create this really really weird patch around your eyelid. So I'm just gonna use this as my transition shade, just to buff it lightly and loosely on my crease area. So I'm gonna do it on the other side. Just gonna lay it loosely just for yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. When you don't tap off the excess, it will create this really weird patch. And my mistake with doing that. Well, yeah, these mattes are really pigmented, this palette. So overall, it's really pigmented, but you really have to be careful with these mattes. Just gonna match the depth of the shade in this side. Okay, so yeah, another sip of my Coke. So okay, going back. So I'm gonna take now this mustard shadow. I think I'm just gonna build this really slowly because the last time I used this shadow, it just turned muddy because I was doing too much. So just a light tap, like doop, doop, just like that. Tap off the excess. Just gonna tap off the excess. Oh, just gonna build this shadow really slowly. You have to have experience with eyeshadow formulas for you to be able to use this properly, because this is just really pigmented, and it doesn't, this palette itself does not contain a lot of light shadows, mattes and shimmers, so you have to be really careful in mixing the shadows, because yellows and purples are like the opposites of your color wheel, and when you blend the two together they look really muddy. And I actually first learned that from what's that, Betty Jean from Body Bean. She's always reminding us, guys, not to, like, be very careful when mixing purples and yellows. So I forgot to mention, I was actually just blending that light brown and mustard yellow, and I think I want to intensify the mustard shadow just a little bit. And then for my outer V, I want to smoke it out with this dark burgundy shadow. It's not purple because it's more on the red shade. So again, I'm just gonna lightly tap and top off the excess, and then smoke out my outer V. Oops, sorry. Trying my best not to get this really muddy. Take this brush. By the way, I'm not recording with a microphone today because I don't want to have many, I don't have any mishaps today because I just don't have the energy to film this again. So I want to move on to other stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go for this dual Curly yellow green metallic shadow. Okay, so I want to do the right angle so we can see. Look at that, guys. I didn't even use any like colored base, and yep, I want to do another layer. And I'm trying to be careful not to cover the outer V too much. I know some people will do first the lids and then they do the outer V. For me, I love to do the outer V first so that I can map out where to stop putting my eyelid shadow, and then I noticed that when I put first the eyelid shadow and then when you put the outer V shade, it just looks like really muddy and it looks weird and it doesn't have any dimension because you're just putting a matte over a shimmer. But if you put the matte one first, you'll have this really good dimension. Use this dark burgundy and then this light brown just to match my the shadows above. Put it below the dark burgundy shade. Then I'm gonna take this like a flat blending brush just to blend and connect the upper eye and the lower eye. Then going back to that burgundy shadow, I'm just gonna smoke out again my outer V, just do a retouch. Okay, so for my lower lash line and this aegusal part, I think I'm gonna apply this to shivery kind of purple. This one is a metallic purple shadow, and then this one is like a it's like a beigey silver with purple undertone. It's such a hard shadow to describe, but it's really shifty. It has this purple, I don't know, like gold glitters, but it has a purple undertone with but when you apply it in the eyes, it looks more like a beigey silver. Like, I don't know how to exactly describe this shadow, but it looks really stunning. So just to show you how this one performs, I'm gonna first do this and then layer it with this shadow. So these shimmers are really flaky, but they are really pigmented and really glimmery. I mean, like, look at that one. Like, it's already popping. Like, imagine how this would look as like the main character. But today she's just a side character. She's really popping. To lighten this purple, I'm gonna layer it with this shadow. I mean, oh my god, like, okay, that's better. How to describe these brushes properly, but I always use brushes that really fits my eye shape and my eye size. Just anything appropriate for my hooded eyes with like medium-sized almond. I know some almond eyes are like really small, like, but mine's a little bigger. I'm gonna do another layer, you guys, because it's just on it. Like in my angle right now, it looks green, but in the pan it looks yellow. Dark purple matte to do like an accent liner. I'm not doing a winged liner because it looks really weird on my eyes. So I'm just gonna do like a straight line, just following the shape of my eyes. Grab this like a dusty or drippy lilac shadow just to highlight my inner corner, since this palette does not contain any light shimmer for highlight. I'm gonna borrow something from another palette that's also in my Pando's eyeshadow. By the way, you guys, I'm working on this shadow on my Pando's eyeshadows, and as you can see, I have used this shadow a lot, but since this is pigmented, I don't think I would hit pan on this shadow anytime soon. Done with the eye look. I just gonna put my tight line, my eyeliner, my mascara, and my lipstick, and I will be back, you guys. So this is the finished look. So far, I am really loving this look, and compared to the one I made the other day, that one just looks really muddy, and I know this one. Okay, so you guys, this palette is really worth the money that I paid for. I think it's one of those beauty brands that can compete with Western indie brands. I know like Chinese products and like other imported goods being imported to US are affected by the tariff, so I am so sorry about that, especially for the small businesses. But if you are outside US and you can get this palette, I say get this one, buy this one. It's really worth your money, and these mattes will last you a very, very long time because these mattes are so pigmented. You just need a small amount in order to get a very good look. And as for shimmers, they are not really hard to work with. I know they look really flaky, but when you apply them, they apply really nicely. They will give you a hard time, and I noticed that the shimmers doesn't really have fallouts, and they just blend nicely. They apply really good with it's either a brush or with your hands. I know with your hands this will intensify, but I really don't like applying eyeshadows with my hands just for sanitary reasons. It's not like I share this with people, it's just that sometimes hands are really dirty and you just don't want to further infect your eyeshadow. So as I have said, you guys, I will do another look. It will just be in a short form, emphasizing the purples in this one. This palette, I bought this palette way back in 2023. As so far, no molds or anything, and it's made in the China. So yeah, and I have noticed that this palette was discovered by a lot of people, especially Western people, and I think this is the most popular palette that the brand currently has. So as I have said, if you have an easy access to this palette, and if they go on sale or whatever, just get it because it's really, really worth the money. And it actually has this sleek design, so when you travel it doesn't really take up a lot of space. The packaging itself is a little heavy, but it's like the good quality kind of heavy, not the annoying kind of heavy, if you know what I mean. It has a magnetic enclosure. I'm not really sure if the pants themselves are magnetic, but anyway, it's just a really nicely curated color story. So yeah, those are my thoughts about it. Oh, just one con, this palette does not contain, as I have said earlier, any light shimmer that would act as like a highlight for your inner corners, and this palette is lacking another light shimmer, I mean like another light matte that would blend with all of these gorgeous shadows. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I am currently busy as of the moment, but maybe next week I am back to my regular filming upload. I mean like filming and uploading. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoy this video, and have a nice week, have a nice weekend, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.